Everyone knows that whenever fog rolls in, it can cause problems, as that unfortunately happened to Thomas once, thanks to a failed invention on Misty Valley. That's why the railway depends on two fogmen, Old Bailey and Cyril, to keep it safe from the fog. They take their job very delicately, as they place detonators on the tracks to warn the engines.
What was that?
It's only fog that day, Billy.
Oh, I might have known.
However, the railway isn't the only thing that is kept safe from the fog. The lighthouse is a tall building with a lamp fitted inside on top that is used to warn ships that they sail too close to shore. It was remembered most fondly when Salty and Fergus helped repower its generator one stormy night. It had taken two very clever engines to get it working again and save the ship from running aground. One day, Billy noticed Harvey and the workmen inspecting an unusual gray box in a flatbed. "Harvey," he said, "what's there in the flatbed?"
"It's a Railway Foghorn, Billy,"
replied Harvey.
"It was a failed invention. We salvaged it from Misty Valley and left it in storage for years. But now we have just fixed it and overhauled it too."
"What does it do?" asked Billy.
"It warns you when there's fog ahead."
Then one of the workmen flipped the switch.
That's loud.
Started Billy.
"I know,"
Harvey agreed.
"but that's just how it works."
"You're not going to be using it at Misty Valley, are you?" inquired Billy.
"Not this time,"
chuckled Harvey.
"We'll be using it for temporary use for the lighthouse while its foghorn is being fixed up. Not only that,"
he added,
"but the bulb in its lamp has gone out, and the generator is broken down completely. So we're getting a new one, and Thomas will be bringing a new bulb."
That sounds like a lot of repair for that tall thing,"
Billy murmured.
"No wonder Salty and Fergus got it repaired. Though I'd rather hear a loud detonator than a louder horn."
And he puffed nervously away to do some shunting. The next day, the yard manager came to see Billy. "The new generator has arrived at Brendam Docks," he said. "I need you, Billy, to take it to the lighthouse. But be careful, there will be fog rolling in this evening."
"I will, sir,"
said Billy, and he steamed off. He arrived at the docks and was coupled up to the flatbed. Then he puffed off for the lighthouse. But by then, the fog was rolling in.
"Must be brave, must be brave,"
Billy huffed to himself. When Billy hurried onto the coastal line, he ran over a detonator. Billy was scared at first, but he remembered his delivery.
"I must get to the lighthouse. I must,"
he puffed bravely. He soon arrived at the lighthouse point. Thomas and Harvey were there. "I'm very glad you were able to make it, Billy," said Thomas. "We've just fitted the new bulb in the lighthouse, but we don't have much time," he added. "We've just got word from Captain that a ship will be heading into port soon, and it will be passing here." The workmen wasted no time unloading the generator off Billy's flatbed and opening it out of the box. They had just finished placing it next to the shaft and hooking it up when...
"It's the ship!"
gasped Billy. And he was right. It was steering through the fog closer to the shore. "But the lighthouse's foghorn is still being fixed!" exclaimed Thomas.
"That means the ship will run aground!"
Harvey whistled.
"What are we going to do?"
Billy suddenly had an idea.
"A railway foghorn!"
he shouted.
"That's loud enough to warn the ship!"
Quickly, one of the workmen flipped the switch. The horns blared loudly. "It's working!" Thomas exclaimed. Soon the workmen turned on the generator and it roared into life. Then the lighthouse beamed brightly across the fog. And the ship steered away from shore just in time. "We did it!" cheered Thomas.
"The foghorn does have use after all,"
tooted Harvey. Billy just grinned. His idea had worked. Old Bailey, Cyril, and the Fat Controller arrived.
"Congratulations, lads,"
said Old Bailey. "You've got the ship back on its course," added Cyril. "It was Billy's idea, sirs," Thomas said.
"If it hadn't been for him, the ship would have been stuck,"
Harvey agreed.
"Well done, Billy,"
said the Fat Controller. "You were very brave and a really useful engine at that."
Oh, thank you, sir.
Being Billy, everyone cheered and whistled for Billy, who was the hero of the day.